So you watched the Venus Williams serve video on YouTube, didn't you?
I did.
And you tried to serve. How did it go?
Well, I want to show you and see what you think, but I feel like I can serve now.
Okay,
Yes.
really? After watching one video, you can
Yes,
serve.
yes.
All right, let me see.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Then point the foot this way,
Yeah.
and then you gotta hold on to the ball like this,
Okay. Okay.
so that you can throw it straight up.
All right.
All right, and then she said you gotta give it the grip.
The grip.
The grip,
Okay, let me see. The grip. Okay. Okay. All right.
but not too tight,
Not too tight.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good tip. Yep.
like this. And then
What else did she say?
she said I gotta throw it straight up,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna drive it through.
Drive it through.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
All right.
Okay, but I gotta tell you, all these are good tips. I have not watched the video myself, but these
That was
are.
pretty good, right?
That was good. But
Okay.
why are you playing lefty? Are you lefty?
No,
You're righty.
I'm right-handed.
So why are you holding the racket with your left hand?
I don't know.
Okay, it's weird, right? You have to hold it with your right hand.
Okay, okay.
So that's the
okay.
only mistake you're making.
Okay.
So why don't you try the same what you just did there?
Okay.
You try it with holding the racket in your playing hand and then tossing the ball with your non-playing hand. Follow Venus's tips. Well, let's see what happens.
So pointing the foot,
Yeah,
she said, not like a frying pan.
not like a frying pan. Gotcha.
I want to put it on the edge.
Now don't forget, don't put it on the edge, she said?
Right.
Okay, what about the grip? You forgot about Venus's grip.
So open it up a little, like that.
Open up like that, the index finger, right? Okay, all right. Did she say anything else about the grip?
She said the wrist.
The wrist, use the wrist.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, let me see it.
Okay.
I gotta say, that was a really nice serve. You've never served before or you have served before?
No, not really.
You never served before?
No.
That toss was so clean, and actually the hit was pretty good.
Oh, thanks.
So Venus's videos works.
I think so.
Yeah?
I can play like a pro now.
Okay, not so fast. But what I like to do is calibrate your serve the right way.
Okay.
So you get the right fundamentals right off the bat. And we actually, now you're going to even use this thing right here. We're going to
Okay.
serve with your hand. All right, but what I saw there is giving me a lot of hope that you're going to learn quickly. So come on up a little closer here. And now here's what I want you to do. From here, you're going to turn sideways. You're going to put your hand like this. This is called the trophy position, okay? Your palm of your hand is going to be on the hitting side of the body. Your elbow is going to be aligned with your torso like this. All right? A little bit more like that, like here. There you go. Now you're going to toss the ball up in front of you. You're going to hit that ball with your hand over the net like this. Here, toss it and hit it with your hand over the net. Come a little closer and try it out.
All right. Toss it up. Hit it over the net.
Go again, but you want to hit it as high as possible so it goes over the net. You don't want to hit it when it's already dropped too low and you bent. You hit it in the highest point right there like that when your arm is fully extended. Unbelievable. That was so good. Don't do it too hard, it might hurt your hand, okay? Do a couple more. Okay, one more thing though, like try to throw the ball a little bit more in front of you. So when you actually make contact, it's going to be in front of your head, not like back here, but more in front of your head. That way you get your body weight moving forward.
Okay.
That is fantastic. Okay, now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take the racket, we're going to put the 3 fingers. Remember when we did our forehand lesson and our backhand lesson?
Yes.
We had the 3 fingers on the strings. Look at this, 3 in a row. So now we're going to do the same thing with the racket. We're going to put the racket like this. Let me just stand in front of you so you can see it. Like this. Racket is here. And now same thing. Toss the ball up and make contact on top. Now it's almost as if you're playing with your hands. The same thing. You toss the ball up and make contact here. Let me see you do that.
When it's up.
Wow, that's nice. But the toss is a little bit behind you. Try to throw it more here, a little bit in front of you. Do it again. Not bad at all. Do it again. You're making a clean contact. This is the most important thing. That's so good. I'll do it one more time. I gotta tell you one thing. You got the best beginner toss that I've ever seen, ever. People have a really hard time tossing the ball up. That's one of the most challenging things, and you're doing a really good job. It's so clean, it's so smooth. You're naturally very talented when it comes to the movements, syncing the non-dominant arm with the dominant arm. You do a really good job. A lot of people have trouble with that. I'll do one more. All right, fantastic job. All right, now we're going to slide down on the grip. We're going to slide down And I'll grip it here, grip it on top, a little bit higher. Okay, a little bit more here. So now the advantage of you starting here and now you slid down, you're in a correct grip. Okay, this is called the Continental Grip. This is the serve grip. The easy way to find it is you put your hand like this and just slide down. You end up in a Continental Grip. So this is, yeah, go ahead, put it here. Just slide straight down, go ahead. And now you're in a Continental Grip. So do the same thing, put your racket here, toss the ball up and hit it from there. Fantastic job. One more. You're doing so good. Now let's back up to the service line, go right there. Now from the service line, it's the exact same movement. Now I want to tell you that right off the bat, we have to make sure that you have an intention that's correct. So do you see the middle line of the court? You see that? The court is split in like a middle line and it goes all the way to the baseline. See the center hash mark there? So that is going to be very important when it comes to serving because you have to stand on either one side of that line or the other. All right, so for the purpose of you being a beginner, it's a lot easier to serve from left to right. Okay, so slide over a little bit, the other way, away from me, slide away from me, there you go, back up one step. All right, so I want you to just pay attention to this line because I don't want you to step on it, okay? Just be aware of that line. Now, when you're serving from the left, okay, you got to go into the right box. You see that box right there?
Got it.
You see that little box right there?
Yes.
That's going to be the service box.
Okay.
And your ball has to go inside that box.
Okay.
All right?
Too far.
It was a little too far. So when it comes to where to throw it, like you see this is like stay sideways. Go ahead and stay this like this. So see, this is the cylinder I want you to throw it in. Like from the middle of your body to right here, which if you imagine a clock, it's like 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. In this area is going to be a good way to hit it. If you're away from 1 o'clock more towards 2, going to have a hard time. If you end up at like 11 o'clock, you're going to have a hard time. So right here in this area, it's going to be hard to throw it exactly like where you want it to throw, but if it stays in that general area, you're going to have a easier time hitting the serve. Okay, that was really good, but the toss was too low. So the arm was bent at contact. That's why I had no chance of going over the net.
Okay.
Throw it high enough so you can extend into the contact. Wow, your first serve in the box. You saw that?
Yeah.
And you serve pretty fast there too.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
You are pretty tall. You're what, 5'9"?
5'9", 5'10".
Yeah, I think you have potential to have a killer serve. I'm
Okay.
telling you, like this is amazing. You've never served before,
No.
and you're already doing this after like 10 minutes. Unheard of, I'm telling you. Most people, they can't, when they try to toss the ball, they can't coordinate anything, and it's a mess. You're doing a good job. All right, a couple more. Ace. You know what ace means?
No.
Ace in tennis means if you hit a serve good enough where your opponent can't get to it,
Uh-huh.
that's called an ace.
Okay.
Yeah, that was an ace.
So you want to hit the ball so that your opponent cannot get it?
Well, yes, you do, but it gets a little more complicated than that. When you are just starting out, your intention should be just to get the ball in,
Okay.
and not so worry so much about the opponent. Just get it in, get the rally started, and then as you get better, you can start maybe being a little more aggressive.
Okay.
All right, now, next progression, we're going to actually slide down all the way on the grip. There you go. And now we're going to hit it from here. There you go, you got the right grip right here. So now, when you are holding the racket lower, this is a longer lever, you'll get more power. But also remind yourself that you also need extension. So throw the ball nice and high, extend that racket all the way so the arm is not bent,
Okay.
and you get even more power.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, it's a little bit too far in front. So right now your body is just stationary.
Okay.
It's in place. So you can't throw the ball too far in front. Later when you get better, you start using your body, you can do that. But for right now, you got to throw the ball a little bit closer to your body.
Okay.
Okay? So again, between 12 and 1 and closer to you.
Okay.
Okay, that's interesting. So you know what happens when it hits the top of the net and then gets in?
What?
You get a redo.
Okay.
It's called a let, L-E-T. So that wasn't bad. That was
so
good.
It was almost good.
It was good, but it doesn't count. You have to do it again.
Okay.
But see, in tennis, the good thing is that you get 2 serves. So if you miss 1 serve, you get a second serve.
Okay. Too back.
Too far back, exactly. I like you self-diagnosing these issues that you're having. This is very good too. The fact that you know that the toss was wrong is actually something that's super important in your development, because a lot of people are absolutely lost once that ball goes up in there. They're so preoccupied with all these body movements that they have to do that they have no awareness of where the ball was actually struck and tossed. So the fact that you know that you threw it behind is a very good sign.
Okay.
Wow, what a clean serve. This is unbelievable. This is so crazy. I've never seen anything like this.
Oh yeah?
I'm not kidding you. People are going to tell me it's fake. I already know it. I can anticipate the comment section. This girl is not a beginner. This girl has taken lessons before. But all they have to do is watch our first lesson where you really didn't know what was going on. And you did a good job in the first lesson. But when you came on the court, you didn't even know how to hold the racket. So
You're right.
I'm telling you, I've been doing this for a long time, okay? I've been doing this for 30 years. I love teaching beginners. It's one of the most challenging things that a coach can do. It's a lot easier to teach like high-level players or professional players because they already know how to play. But to teach a beginner is super challenging. And I'm gonna say right now, you probably have the best beginner serve I've ever seen.
Wow.
I'm not joking you. Seriously, this is for real.
That's
It's
encouraging.
crazy what I'm seeing. So actually, because you're doing so well from here, let's take you to the baseline because that's where you actually serve from. You serve from the baseline. So let's slide back.
Okay.
What do you mean?
It's gonna be hard.
Well, it's going to be harder than where you were serving from before for sure, but with your mechanics, I'm not worried. I think you can do this. Okay, we need a little bit more extension, higher contact, and we got this. We're very close. Do it again.
It's so far. I keep throwing it so far.
You're throwing a little faster now than you were up there. So go back to your toss tempo that you had before. Like nice and easy, yeah. Nice and easy, don't rush. Better, that's much better now. Just a little higher and we got this. That would have been good, but you caught the frame. That was your best try so far. Do it again. You got it in, yes! Amazing, let's keep going. That was amazing. A great serve. Some pretty good pace on there too. Tip of the net, so close to going in. Nice try. Okay,
Hit it down.
you hit it down too much. So that's an interesting thing. If you jerk the ball down too early, you will get a trajectory that's too steep. So what happens in actuality is that there is a little bit of continuation on the serve where you're hitting forward first before the arm comes down. The arm will come down naturally. Let me show you. So if I hit the ball at the full extension, look, and I go this way, see there's a little bit of forward movement, and then naturally you see how the arm runs out of space to go forward and then starts going down.
Okay.
So just don't go down too early.
Okay.
Yeah, don't consciously try to go down. You change the angle and you won't get it over the net.
Okay.
Just keep it natural up there. Don't think about what's happening up there at contact. Okay, you got it in. Wow. But that toss was actually a little bit behind you.
Okay.
So what you'll find is, go ahead and put your racket up. Put your racket up, I'll show you something. If you make contact here, naturally the racket face is going to be a little bit more open. You see the racket face up there?
Yes.
And you'll have an easier time going over the net.
Okay.
But it's not a good thing because you'll have to hit it very slow in order to get it in because the ball will go up. The ball shouldn't go up on the serve. So there, because the racket face is open, it'll go up. So it's very easy to miss long because you got to get inside the service line. So again, like what I told you there, it's important to make contact like right here, a little bit in front of your head, okay? Again, you're getting a good serve. I like a lot of things happening on the serve, but we want to get it a little bit better because again, that was too far behind your head.
Okay.
Let's get a little bit more in front of you. Get in there, beautiful serve, nice.
That one doesn't count, right?
Nope, it doesn't count as a mistake, you're fine.
Okay.
It doesn't count at all. Perfect toss, perfect serve, on the line. You made it, and that's 2 in a row, but what do you think was wrong with that
That
one?
was a little back the throw.
Back, exactly. All right, do one more. Match points.
That's it.
In, on the line, but again, a little bit behind you. I'm a perfectionist. I want you to make one from right here, okay? And you already made a couple from right there. And what ends up happening is the ball, like when you make contact back there, the ball flies more like this, see? And then when you make contact a little more in front, it'll fly more like that, you see? Of course, over the net. See, I can miss too, so don't feel bad. A little bit, such a clean serve, but it was a little bit wide. A little bit wide. It's still a great serve though. You keep going like that, that's excellent. In, but with the frame. All right, come on again, a clean one. It's okay. Yes! Wow! What a great serve.
Yes.
Nice work.
Thank you.
I gotta say, the best beginner serve lesson I've ever had. Amazing job. Now we're gonna quickly start progressing into different techniques because you're not going to be serving like this for a long time.
Okay.
I'm going to teach you how to get a little bit more momentum out of your swing. But again, like that was a phenomenal lesson. Great job.
Thank you.
Very nice.
This lesson was a lot more
What?
pleasant because the sun wasn't beaming
Yeah.
down.
Definitely.